Hi everyone, welcome to my video section. Today we want to talk about how should I still apply for a postgraduate studies outside of Nigeria if I graduated with a third class, if I have a HND. Yes, the answer is yes. By all means, apply. One of the advantages of UK applications is that the fact that the application fees are waived. What does that say to you? It means you can apply to as many schools as possible until you get a yes. Remember that the first yes you get is not necessarily the first yes you take. There must be a combination of factors that you're looking for. Is this school situated in a place I'd like to settle when I graduate? Do I have support system around this area? The school fees that they are being told to pay, is this something I can afford now or over time? If I have scholarship with these school fees that I've been told, is it still compatible with my plans? Is this course that I've been offered enough to take me where I want to be? Do I want to swap into this course? Because sometimes you get offer of courses that will take you away from your initial career path. Some people are happy to take it because a lot of people like adventure. So if you have a third class or a HND, yes, apply. Remember that your statement of purpose must be very strong and convincing, educationally concrete, and mature to anyone reading it or listening to it when it's being read out. Put your points, put your best foot forward in your statement of purpose. You may state why you had a third class. It could be due to circumstances of life. It may not necessarily be the fact that you are educationally challenged. If you were educationally challenged, please put it there. Say what you've been doing since you graduated. Have you been working? Have you been an entrepreneur? Have you been volunteering? Put all these things in your statement of purpose. This is what you've done since I've graduated. I have been able to do so and so. I have put my organization in this pathway. I have circumvented this catastrophe from happening while I was there. And at this point in time, I have chosen to do my MSc, I have chosen to do my PG, I have chosen to even swap into this career path because I feel that the reason I had a third class was because I was in a different career path I couldn't understand. Make it very professional and then send it. One, your academic references and your professional references must also be strongly worded to convince an assessor to take you on their program. And remember that you don't have to apply to one or two schools only, you have to apply to as many as possible until you get your desired combination that you want. So sometimes people ask me, what are these desired combinations? United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland is made up of 4 countries, or well, 5 now. England, Scotland, 4 countries, England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So England is situated in the most southern region. Scotland is at the north of England, and Wales is, well, by the west. Okay, so usually in the south of England and southeast of England, down towards London, you will find out that cost of living is a bit high. Cost of living is high. Accommodation is quite expensive, but you get paid a lot of money if you work in London and environs. But if you start moving towards the north of England, Middlesbrough, Liverpool, Manchester, Birmingham, Leeds, York, Sheffield, Newcastle, if you start moving up towards that place and then eventually into Scotland, Edinburgh, all those places, you find out that cost of living is quite cheaper. People wouldn't even argue that education, standard of education is quite higher in the north. That's what people will say. But the cost of education is higher in the north. University of Manchester, for example, check it out. University of Leeds, Sheffield for international students. They're all a bit higher, but people would argue that standard of education is higher. But I can tell you that cost of living is lower. The same accommodation you get in the north of England for £200 per month is the same accommodation you get in the south of England for £800 per month. So it depends on what you want. Where is this school I'm going to situated? Do I have support system here? Am I going to be able to settle down here? Do I want to live here eventually with my children? So those are the factors you may want to consider. I also know some people who went to school up north and then eventually came down south to work, because at that point life circumstances have changed. So with your HND and your third class, believe me, if you're willing, you are able to secure an admission and take your life up from there. And for some people, this has been second chances. They've changed their life around. They graduated with very high scores. Unlike in Nigeria, where someone will always tag you as a third class holder or HND holder, here people give you chances to start afresh. You can make your history and start all over again. So remember that geography matters when you're moving. Do you want to go to Wales? Do you want to go to Northern Ireland? Do you want to go to Scotland? Do you want to go up in the north of England? Do you want to stay down in the south of England? All these things matter, but make sure you are sure of what you want and then pursue it with singleness of heart. If you have questions, I'm happy to answer them in the comment section. Do have a lovely day, everyone. Bye.